Hi there, it's Dr. Cathy. We are here for our Sunday ceremony. It is July 30th. I keep going, where has the year gone? But it is July 30th for sure. We're going to begin. We've taken lots of intentions, people that have intentions for our healing circle. But first, let us move into our heart source. We're going to do this rather quickly because we spent a lot of time talking about intentions. So I'm running a little bit behind. Move into the front of your heart center. Good. Now go around the back and move into the back of your heart center. Go deeply within the back to your sacred space. Now move into the front of your third eye. And now into the back of your third eye. So those of you who know how to do this, you can simply say heart source and you're in right away. And now we're going to do two other protective things. And let's just say, I am the sword. And then just say violet flame. And so that it is all around the seventh layer of your aura. Heart source, expand to the furthest reaches of the seventh layer, or when you hold your arms out straight, doesn't matter whether it's front or back, to those furthest reaches, whichever is larger. Now, chakra spin, command. Chakra spin as fast as is safe for you. Your healing team will keep that in, observing that. Breathe in energy from above and below. As you exhale, just see that energy come into your heart center and expand throughout your body, releasing congestion from everywhere in your body, but especially the chakras. Another deep breath, bringing it in from above and below. And I'm getting the message. We especially release our lack of trust in spirit, whether we know we are experiencing that lack of trust or not. And now just relax. Let us now move into our healing lecture room. A canopy of light below us, and this is for everyone who is listening to this. You don't have to be here live. So a canopy of light below us. Nope, the canopy of light goes above us, the floor of light below us, pillars of light in the four corners. Members of the angelic realm surrounding our healing lecture room from pillar to pillar to pillar to pillar. And in the central pillar, which there is a central pillar, are all of these wonderful beings who are coming to support us. You may have your own, call in your own special ones that you talk to, pray to, work with. They're all coming in. I usually just say who it is I see. You could see or feel or experience different ones. I say it just so that you know some of the ones that you may see. So I see Yeshua and Buddha coming in, enjoying each other. I see Mother Mary of Magdala. I see Kuan Yin, White Buffalo Calf Woman. There's Athena, Aphrodite, to bring in a little love for those who need that. And we usually refer to Aphrodite really in the Eros way, the sexual romantic way, but Aphrodite is about love and relationships. Doesn't have to be romantic. That's interesting. I don't think I've seen him come before, but John the Beloved, one of the 12 apostles of Jesus, the youngest, he's the only one that did not die a martyr's death. Dwa Kul, Pat, who's on this call. Pat, I know that Dwa Kul comes in for you. I know that. And who else is here? Vesta, Chohans of the different rays. I'm just trying to see some of them because I know that they're all here. And overlighting us and folding our entire healing lecture room are Amma, the Divine Mother, and Abba, the Divine Father. Some of you who may not be aware of where they come from, if we're talking on the Kabbalah, which is Jewish mysticism, is that at the very top of the tree of life is Kether. That's the Sephirot, and it is the undifferentiated God. And Amma and Abba are the first differentiations, the masculine and the feminine. Just breathe deeply. And Amma and Abba are blessing us with extra loving energy, just sending it out to us, asking us to breathe it in, to accept the love, and to exhale from us any fear, resentment, any problems in relationships, to accept that. And now for our healing circle, Hilarion, who is the Chohan, Lord, Master, head honcho of the fifth ray of healing, is stepping forward. And he is going to do what he has done with us before. He is asking us to allow our third, he's actually separating within us our third dimensional self from our energetic spiritual self, the fifth dimensional part of us. And the third dimensional self of ourselves, that's our physical self, to go into the center of the healing circle. And as you move into the center of the healing circle, as I move into the center of the healing circle, invite all of those who you asked to put into your healing circle to come with you. Bring them along. And I'm getting an image of, if you have somebody that's reluctant, go ahead and take their hand and say, come, be here. This is for you also. And in there are coming, somebody earlier had wanted to put in all of our farm workers and the heat that is happening. I was thinking of our construction workers, those of us really in the southern part of the United States. There is so much heat. Those who work out where it is so hot. We are asking also, it's funny, I hear my mother saying, and for the idiot children, and what she talks about, when she talk about idiot children, there's some place in the Hebrew scripture that says God takes care of his children. My mother always puts idiot children, and those are the people who are going hiking without water, people who are doing things dangerously and putting themselves and others in harm's way. And now Hilarion is making space. It's like making space, and this is all metaphorical, but Hilarion is making space for everything you are in gratitude with. So that's Mimi and her family being taken care of and not having an explosion of gas from a car leak. That's for.
Are you recording? Did you
Yes, ma'am.
Record? Okay, thank you.
Okay. And that is also for friends of mine who seem to be getting close to having a long change. And I'm going to read this prayer of thanksgiving again. This is a Catholic prayer, but it still works for those of you who do this, and it uses Yeshua's name. Oh, Jesus, eternal God, thank you for your countless graces and blessings. And just think about those. And we're putting those in that space that Hilarion has made. Let every beat of my heart be a new hymn of thanksgiving to you, O God. Let every drop of my blood circulating for you, Lord, My soul is one hymn in adoration of your mercy. I love you, God, for yourself alone. And you can take a prayer like that and adapt it any way that you wish. And it's interesting, I saw Hilarion making the space for gratitude and thanksgiving even larger. And Amma and Abba, I ask you now to shower upon each person within our healing circle, those of us here and those of us that we have placed within our circle. Shower upon them the exact vibration of love needed. And I am asking precious Amma and Abba the exact vibration of love needed to release all microbes which are not serving the purpose of health, to bring all cells which are multiplying in ways that are dangerous, to bring them into their perfect rate of multiplication, that the body absorb and release all tumors, growths. I'm even getting moles or lipomas. That the exact vibration of love needed come into, bring into perfect balance and alignment the musculoskeletal system of everyone here, whether that musculoskeletal system is out of alignment due to injury, damage, birth, genetics. Amma and Abba, I ask you to see between each one of us here and members of family and friends that we have an uneasy relationship, that we have animosity, fear, resentment, misunderstanding between us, family members, friends. We ask that be dissolved. And healing team, we ask you to do your amazing encodement work so that all that is not to be with between us is released. Soul healing team, we ask you to gather everyone that is in our healing circle. And that includes those who do not know that we have placed them there, to find and bring back to each person all the pieces of themselves that they have lost, whether it is recently or from the time they were in the womb. Clean, repair, and heal those pieces and fully integrate them within us and within them. May each one of us, everybody within this healing circle, again, whether we have placed ourselves there voluntarily or that someone has been invited into the circle, open our hearts to your love. May those we have invited in who do not seem to be familiar with love, with being loved, with the amazing essence of your love, may whatever is preventing them from finding you, from finding love, may that be broken down and they be gifted with the flowering of love within their hearts so that they may come to know the essence of love which is in you, in whichever way is appropriate for them. We ask you to heal cardiovascular systems, to heal brains, to heal bones. We ask for anyone who needs stem cells to come in and to rejuvenate them. We ask for that to occur. No matter how strange the dis-ease is within each person, whether it is emotional, mental, or physical, we ask for that healing now. We ask for healing upon our planet. The scientists are saying that the heat that is being experienced upon the planet now is higher than it's been in 100,000 years. We know that such suffering for some people can cause disharmony within them. We ask you to cool their minds and their hearts and their bodies. We ask you to cool our planet, to bring her into homeostasis. We ask you to surround the animals and the plants, the sea. I'm reading things about how hot the oceans are getting and destroying the coral. We are in need of your creative energy to recreate this planet and ourselves into the divine blueprint which you have given and you have used for this beautiful planet. And Amma and Abba, we are in gratitude for how you have taken care of us. We are in gratitude for the beauty that is surrounding us. I'm thinking of this amazing sunset that we had here in northern Arizona last night that was different than what I have seen before, and we've had a number of those. I thank you for the amazing ways that we have been protected, whether it's car accidents or we may not even know some of the things that a second's difference has made in keeping us here physically. We ask for you to remind us to stay within our heart source and to stay in that place of gratitude and thanksgiving, so that every beat of our heart, every breath we take is in thanksgiving and gratitude to you for the life that we live. Thank you. And now Hilarion is inviting us to come now and move from our healing room to our lecture room and see us all gathered together. It's like being in a semicircle in your own special chair, or if you want to lie down, go right ahead, in their own special massage table or bed or whatever you want to do, to see each one of us gathered together, heart to heart, connecting your heart to the central pillar so that you are also connected to all of these wonderful beings. I ask you also if you connect with me heart to heart. That gives me extra energy to bring in these beautiful things. And Amma is going to be the one who comes in there. Seemed to have been, okay, who is it? Who is it? And it looks like it's going to be Amma. So the next one that you hear coming from me, even if my voice doesn't change, is Amma, the Divine Mother of the Divine Mothers. And I am Amma, the Divine Mother of the Divine Mothers. And I want you to know when this one said that, I laughed and said, that's my line. That's my line. And I do that with love and with joy. People may not realize that the sense of humor you have, the way you like to joke and tease with each other, that came from us. Me and Abba, we are part of that. We have great joy, and you have great joy because we made you with joy. It is inherent within you. The love you have is who you are. Yes, people are getting concerned. They wonder what is happening, and they wonder, how is it that God, if God is all powerful, if God knows everything, how is it that a God of all love would allow these things to happen? Now, I believe you know the answers to that. But let us talk about it for those who are not aware that what the Creator has done, and of course, Abba and I are a creator, but we'll use the term creator. What the Creator did outside of time, what the Creator did was express love to others, to share the Creator's love. The Creator was so filled with love that the Creator needed to bring forth others to share that love with. It is very much like couples who have so much love that they want to channel that love into the birth of a child. Yes, sometimes that's not what is wanted, but so many people, they want to take that love that they share with each other and manifest an example of their love through a child. And yes, the Creator has done that, to share and to experience love in a different way. And if there is an omniscient Creator, an omniscient God, why does that God need to experience love like that? Did you know that which you can see is not part of you? Did you know that of yourself which you cannot observe? Your spirit, for instance, your joy is who you are. To experience love and to know more of love, you need to have something about love you can observe. We observe you. Yes, we created you and we observe the love that you are. And we observe how you handle love in this world. And yes, sometimes it seems that there is no love. But if you pull into yourself and look through different eyes, as one of you read a message before this all started, of bring yourself into your heart and notice the small things in your life which are beautiful. Look around you now, whether you're looking out of a window or you're looking out into your room. Whether you see friends or pictures, I want you to look at everything. Is it something you like? Is it something you are thankful for? One of you in this image that is the recording has a walker in the back of her room. Are you thankful for that walker? What would life be without that walker? Are you thankful for the little statuette, the bust that you have in the back of your room? Are you thankful for the light that is there? Are you thankful for the books, the chair you sit upon an ordinary day, the trees and the birds, and the beauty of the sky? and the people in your life, especially the people in your life. You might be a little angry with them, maybe a lot angry with them. What has been their role in your life? And what have they taught you about love? Those of you who have been able to discover more love in the loss of those, be it death, be it the loss through the ending of a relationship, can you go back to when you experienced that love and how you responded to that love, how you reacted to that love? One of the things that is happening in your planet is the forgetting of that which is around you. When you are filled with gratitude for what is with you, for what is around you, and for what you have had, what happens is a change that begins in your physical body and extends outward into the world around you. Your gratitude for what you have does not stay just with you. It expands outward, as gratitude is a part of love. Joy is a part of love. When you are in love, maybe I should say within love, your body changes. The chemicals within your brain change, the hormones change, and you are able to more easily experience the joy that you were created with. And that joy goes outward. It goes to the tree that's in front of you, even into the chair that you're sitting in. And every part of creation rejoices with you. You have that joy, you have that love, you have that thanksgiving, that gratitude, so that you know what it is. And so you can remember to return to it. That is what the heart source is about, is it not? You may not have thought it quite in that way, but it is staying in that special space that is, you can create within you by being aware of how to move into your heart chakra and your third eye and connecting them together and bringing all of your chakras together, so that when you are in that space, there is no fear. You are there, open to what comes to you, open to the love that you send forth. You have heard from different people that this is a crucial time. Yes, it is the end times that have been predicted, but it's not the way that it's been predicted. The end times, and this is going to last for a little while, the end times are the end of the age of anger, of unawareness. And when this is over, what happens as people see what is happening upon the planet, be it the weather, be it the hurricanes that are going to be starting even more, being the blizzards that are coming, as the planet is shifting herself in a natural way, and which energy feelings that are sent out into the world make the shifts a little bit different, actually a lot different. When these end times end, when people become aware of how they affect everything, then they become more aware of themselves, and they become more willing to do something with their own feelings, their own thoughts. They begin to become aware of what the lack of kindness is now doing to the planet. You remember times in which courtesy was something that was so important. You can read books about the 18th century, the 19th century. There are ways of living that you were supposed to do to be in society. You were supposed to do those things. And that is true. But what you need to realize is those things did not come from the heart for most people. They did for many. But it isn't that they came from the heart. They came from the mind. And now, because you are seeing something different, as in lack of courtesy, lack of caring, and that's not everywhere. It's in the news, is it not? The lack of courtesy and lack of caring is for you to notice and then to go take it into your heart and realize caring, kindness, courtesy needs to come from the heart, so it extends outward in non-judgment to other people. You hold the door open because you feel it from your heart. You pick up the trash along the way because you feel it from your heart. You give money to someone or to a cause from your heart. You generate within you compassion, even if you are not able to give anything physically, but compassion for the one who stands in the cold or in the heat, asking for money. And you make a decision from your heart of how to respond. You are the ones, those of you listening to this, those of you reading these words, you are the ones who are ready to change your life into one of awareness of the love from which each person is made. And no matter what their choice is now, whatever their challenge is in life now, when you are in gratitude for them and their role in life, when you accept them where they are and send thanksgiving and a little energy support for them, you are spreading that love within you. Not many people like to accept that everyone made the choice to be where they are in their life. And they made this choice before birth, before incarnation, before they chose their body or their parents. They knew what they, as a soul, wanted to learn and experience and see about love. You have heard me say it is the way that they are assisting that which you call God, whether it is Amma or Abba or God, creation. You came here to experience love, and from that, the infinite, talk about a paradox, the infinite, the omniscient learns and expands and grows. You have heard, as above, so below. What happens on this planet when someone, something quits growing. Death soon comes. And of course, the Creator will not die and expands. You are the ones, and of course, many more than you, but you, as I speak to you, are the ones who accepted the call to learn about love in such a way that you focus upon your heart source and you do several things which seem contradictory. One is to accept where other people are, and one is to send love to them, detaching from their drama. It is not your job to be in other people's drama. It is your job to act within love. And sometimes that love is watching them hurt each other or hurt themselves. And yes, as a human, you may mourn for that. Send them love as well, as you did today in your healing circle, to send the exact vibration of love that they need for physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. You are our power and presence. You have been gifted that by your incarnation, by being the love which you are, because people will understand more from what you say and do than they will from a belief of a loving God. You are the examples of love. Does that feel like a heavy responsibility? It is. But when you accept that responsibility, you will open yourself more to learning about love, and you will open yourself more to gratitude, to thanksgiving, and to releasing within yourself that which is not love. Now, this is a human type thing to say. And here's the human type thing. We are very proud of you. Why do I say it's a human thing? Because how many people, their biggest desire was to hear from their parents, that their parents were proud of them. We have been proud of you from the instant that we decided to create your soul. And we are watching you flourish and grow into whom it is you are. So imagine it is your mother and father standing in front of you and saying, how proud we are of you. Be the love that you are. Release that which is not love. And know that your only responsibility is to be that love. You're not here to save anyone. You are not here to change the world in some momentous way. You are only here to be the love that you are. And that in itself will bring changes. My love to you, Abba's love to you. All of those gathered in that central pillar, all of those gathered around you, send their love to you. Blessings. That was, at least for me, it was a powerful message. So I thank you for being here at this Sunday ceremony. Next time I see you, it will be August. And I think August is the time, I know it's the time we tell people not to come to Houston. I tell you, it's also a similar time. Don't come to Northern Arizona. But it is a time for us to love and to be in Thanksgiving and in our heart source.
Thank you so much, Cathy.
You're welcome, Anne.
Thank you, Amma.
Yes.
And you're welcome.
Thank
And
you.
all of you. Go ahead and unmute yourself and let's wave goodbye to each other. Have a
Bye,
wonderful
everyone.
Bye,
Bye.
Cleo.
Thank
you.
Sharon.
Many blessings.
many blessings to all. Take care. Love and gratitude to each one of you.
Love to
Bye.
all.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Cathy.
You're welcome.